Up next, I'm talking to Scott from Concept2.
All the rowers these days come standard with the PM5.
I'm behind the times on rowing.
That's okay. So the PM5 is essentially, in terms of the data that you can get out of it, is the same as what you used to get out of the 3s and 4s. But the PM5 has a few extra features. It has a backlit display. It has Bluetooth technology. It has ANT technology. So there's a lot of extra things that you can do with it. So you can wirelessly connect your iPhone or smartphone to various apps, upload to online logbooks and that sort of thing. So there's a number of accessories. I'm sure you're coming to the smartphone cradle that sits on top of the PM5.
Yeah, that's what led me to that question, is that I saw this little thing on the top of it and said, okay, what's that? I'm going to quickly duck and get it.
Sure.
So that's it there. And it just basically cradles the
exactly.
the phone.
So your smartphone cradle just literally sits on top of the PM5 monitor. Your phone or Android or smartphone goes on it. It's got a flexible arm on the top, so it'll hold up to the size of an iPhone 6 Plus with a case on it.
Fantastic.
So yeah, and then as I say, you can connect it to whether it's the ERG data app of ours or a number of other apps that are out there these days, or whether you just want to watch a movie or something on it while you're rowing, if that's what floats your boat. So
and then you can actually, as an end user or a gym member, you can actually take that data home with you.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So you can connect your phone via Bluetooth to the monitor, then directly upload that, whether it's stored in the phone within the ERG data app itself, or whether you upload it straight away into the cloud, into the online logbooks.
Now, and the other thing about Concept2, which has been so strong and growing, is the community of rowers. And I remember back in the day, always trying to better my world ranking, and obviously technology like this has actually enabled that to grow stronger. Correct?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as you mentioned, we have world records across all of our pieces of equipment. There's records for age groups, for distances, for lightweight, for heavyweight, and there's something that in the last couple of years in particular, as you say, with technology becoming more accessible and more widespread, that they're really starting to boom even more and more and more. We constantly see records tumbling. Other than the longest standing 500 metre world record, which is held by an Australian, by Leo Young, of a 1:10.5 for 500 metres. So yeah, certainly the records and the overall metres that people are doing is something very heavily logged these days.
Right. And do you think that the slamming of records and whatnot, and the quick changeover, is that because the data is there, accessible, and then uploaded straight away? Do you think that's part of it?
It certainly makes it easier. I think people are more aware of a lot of those things because of the rower becoming so much more widespread in the use of, as we spoke about before, with various forms of functional training. It's a lot more people are knowledgeable about these things these days, and look at those records and I guess weigh themselves up against their own age groups or whatever it is, to see how they stack up against their own country or the rest of the world.
Well, that's great. I really appreciate your time, Scott. So that's Nate and Scott at the Australian Fitness and Health Expo 2016, and we're out of here.
Thanks.